I started my day with a amazing cold brew from Elevation Coffee here in Land O'Lakes. Drove down Collier and Hale Road to find the Rosebud Continuum, which is a self-sustainability learning center on a beautiful property. Today, they are hosting an event which is amazing because I've been calling for this for pretty much the last 8 months, is a event for veterans and the community. Here we are at this community-driven Veterans Fundraising event, and the Rosebud Continuum still managed to fly under my radar for this long, has over 40 veteran members who come through here and use this beautiful spot as a place where they can come and learn, decompress, and have fun.
We absolutely stumbled upon a gem today. We found that not only was this fundraising event for veterans in the local community, but that they're planning on doing more of these. This is a prime example of what it looks like to take charge of using and utilizing your space that you have to drive some form of community event that you care about. This event was not only to fundraise for veterans, but it was to pave the way for non-ambulatory veterans or any veteran with a mobility issue to have an easier time accessing this amazing property. Here in the heart of Land O'Lakes, you can find yourself at the absolute sanctuary of, well, the middle of Florida nature. And it's not swampy, so you don't really have to worry about bringing any bug spray or anything like that. This was a phenomenal property. Very, very well covered. And the parts that weren't covered were an absolute spectacle. This was, quite frankly, one of the best events that I've been at that was thrown by such a, small group of people. They had very little help and they did such a good job at putting it all together that I was very highly impressed. And I'm really excited to see what the next one will hold, as hopefully we can get 10, 15, 20 more times the people to show up. There were so many amazing and unique vendors, so many people who had such amazing stories to share that weren't just veterans themselves, but also, just supportive of our veterans and our first responders. And it just hadn't been better, I didn't think, of a turnout for me, as this was something I stumbled upon completely by accident.
It was a beautiful day here at the Rosebud Continuum. An amazing veterans fundraising event was had today. I personally am shocked that I haven't been here before, but they have this phenomenal property that if you haven't been here before, you should 100% check out. If you support veterans to any degree, you should always be supporting local businesses that support you. But if you don't know about the businesses that support you and your family, you should often check this page out and find out just who I am getting involved with. This was, again, a phenomenal day from the FDVA here all the way down to local soap makers who were just out here to support the community. These community-driven events are starting to become more and more frequent, and the more we come out to support these events, the more vendors are incentivized to come out and support us. This amazing property is available very, very scarcely, and they open to the public for different reasons. So you should check them out. Rosebud Continuum here in Land O'Lakes, Florida, right off of Collier. I believe this is like Hale Road and something else, but if you're familiar with the area, you should know exactly where I'm talking about if you're a resident. If you're not a local resident here, it is worth the drive. The self-sustainability learning center here is absolutely incredible. We had a ton of people show up today, and we had literally some of the most fun you can have in heat like this that you could probably find on a Saturday that I've actually had in a really long time. I know that didn't sound like a lot of coherent words, but I really had a killer time here. Take a walk with me as we find ourselves at the latter half of this garden, and I want you guys to really take in just how big this property is. So this starts out as a sort of midway garden, but as you can see here, there is a lot more than just a few plants and a greenhouse. This is a 100% learning center. for self-sustainability. You can find everything that you are seeking in this world here. And more importantly, if you are close by and you are a veteran looking to just take a load off, you got to check this place out. This was an amazing opportunity for me to meet with some of the most crucially important figures in this area who are doing the most work for veterans.